viewers, I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina. Today's entertainment episode is about the rumors, stories, hearsay, and scuttlebutt about Filipina. Are all the negative talk and whispers really true? Is that beautiful Filipina a demon in disguise? Well, as a Filipina myself, I can only speak for myself that I'm not a scammer or transactional Filipina. My relationship with a foreigner is based on merit, courtship, and the old Filipino traditional method of family, transparency, and awareness. However, I don't know that many of the tales you hear about Filipina scheming, scamming, and fleecing Filipina are true. Some of the circumstances and situations are so unbelievable, but common. You can't make this dang up. For example, I know firsthand of a situation where a 20 years old Filipina was in a long-distance relationship with a foreigner in Texas, a relationship with a foreigner here in the Philippines, while cohabitating with a Filipino man who was the father of her daughter. There was a time when the LDR in Texas visited here in the Philippines, and she was juggling the three relationships all at once, including screwing all three of them on a weekly basis. During all the hectic scheduling, she still performed her motherly and cohabitation responsibilities in a normal and dedicated manner. She was basically get banged for a short period time by three different men during the duration of the Texas man visit to the Philippines. Of course, she was receiving allowance from the two foreigners and using the money to sustain and support her Filipino cohabitating family. They were and pair of three different men banging here of different size and momentum did not seem to cause her any stress or undue problems or harm. In fact, she relished and the thrill, adventure, and intrigue of challenging herself and her body to its endurance and activity limits. Of course, like all deception and play of this type, and improper behavior, it is eventually discovered by the foreigners and ignored by the Filipino due to its benefits and the fact he is not married to her and will eventually abandon her for the slut she really is. The foreigners, although lesson learned, will eventually move on to more successful relationships or repeat this cycle again and again. The Filipina herself, while accumulating mileage on her physical attributes, will just take a shower, douche her vagina, and find other gullible foreigners either on social media or in the local area. This episode is not to create a bad reputation about all Filipina, because you might find and hit the jackpot Filipina on your first experience. If you are not so lucky, you might get a beautiful and petite Filipina, despite her alluring charm, personality, and smiles that has more mileage on her than the space shuttle. I have included in the video description the link to the song It's a Shame by the Spinners for your listening pleasure. I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina, wishing you an ultimate day, an ultimate life in the Philippines. Take care. Bye.